Welcome to another episode of Budgeting with Ange. Today we're going to do an updated budget by paycheck for weekly pay. Let's get right into it. So y'all, I had to get a new marker, and since we talking money, let's talk a green marker, right? The black marker just was not giving what it was supposed to give. So let's continue. So we're going to first write down our expenses for the month. Draw a line here. And the very first expense that I have is the rent. So that comes out on the first, rent, and that is $700. The second one that I have that comes out is on the second, and that's renter's insurance, $22. And then on the third, I have the electric, which is $50 for the sake of this video. And then I have my streaming service, which is on the 16th, YouTube TV, and that's $65. And then, so y'all can see that, right? And we're going to actually do this a little better. Give us a little bit more room. All right, so 65, and then next thing that comes out on the 16th as well is my car note, which is $250. Then I have my Apple storage, phone storage, which is $9.99. Then I have my credit card, which is due on the 22nd. Credit card, and this will be the minimum balance for your credit card. So whatever the minimum balance is for that month, you want to put that down here. We'll get to extra payments later, but for now, we're just going to put down a minimum balance and move forward. So the next one is my daughter's phone bill. And that is $44. The next one is internet. And my internet bill is $45. The next one is my phone bill, which is due the 25th, right? Phone bill. And that's $100. And then finally, my car insurance on the 27th. So car insurance, which is $115. Okay. So we have some things coming out all throughout the month. We have the rent the first, just as a run through of all of our expenses. Rent on the first, renter's insurance the second, electric on the third, YouTube TV streaming the 16th of the month, car note the 16th of the month, phone storage the 19th of the month, credit card the 22nd of the month, my daughter's phone bill the 22nd of the month, internet the 25th of the month, phone bill the 25th of the month, car insurance the 27th of the month. So we're going to total this up so we can get a clear picture of what our total expenses are for the month. So rent is $700. With renter's insurance is $22. Electric is $50. YouTube TV is $65. Car note is $250. Apple storage is $9.99. Credit card minimum balance minimum payment for the month is $30. My daughter's phone bill is $44. My internet charge for the month is $45. My phone bill is $100. And then my car insurance is $115. So for the total month, all of my expenses will be $1,430.99. Now, for the sake of this simple budget, we're not going to go over a whole lot about sinking funds or anything like this. This budget is specifically made for people who are trying to start somewhere to be able to budget. That's why it's a simple budget. So, but we are going to allocate money for other things so that you have money for other things. We are going to do a weekly paycheck that is $900 so that you can see the full scope of how everything works. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go up to the calendar and we're going to look at pay dates. Okay, so for the sake of this, we're going to say that we get paid on the 28th, the 4th, the 11th, and the 18th of the 28th of October, the 4th, the 11th, the 18th of November. Once again, we are in year 2022. So I'm going to write down here that October the 28th, and then I'm going to put down how much money I make when I get my check. Not the amount prior to taxes, but your actual check amount. So for the sake of this, we're going to put $900, and then I am going to work from there. We'll do all the other dates as well, but I kind of want to work because I don't know how much space or area I'm going to take up as I'm going down the bills. So the first thing I want to look at is, I know my next check is the 28th. The following check after that is the 4th. So we're going to do 11, 4. And we're going to do 900 as well. And now what I need to look at is what bills are owed from October the 28th until November the 4th. So several bills are going to be due within this time frame. My rent will be due. My renter's insurance will be due. My electric bill will be due. Those 3 bills fall at the first of the month, which is prior to us getting paid on the 4th. So we have to pay those bills with this check on October the 28th. So the first thing I'm going to do is just write down rent, $700, renter's insurance, right? $22, and then electric, $50. Total. Okay, get the calculator out, and we're going to add this up. So 700 plus 22 plus 50 is 772. So $772 total. Now, I need to know what my remaining balance is going to be once these bills are taken out from the amount that I'll get paid for this check. That's going to give me the amount of money that I'll be able to work with between this check and when I get paid on the 4th. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go 900, which is the amount of the check that I'll get that week, minus the $772 from the bills that I have here. Now, as you can see, we only have, left a total of $128, and that's it, right? This is what we have left. After we pay these bills out of this check, this is what we have left. So, well, some will say, that's not a whole lot. Like, what can I really do with that? How can I budget that? Is there a way to budget that? Or should I just take it and live off of it? Well, it all depends on your circumstances and your situation, and it also depends on what your other expenses are throughout the week. Far as food, gas, do you have to drive to where you work, or do you work from home? Those type of things. How can you really be able to get through with this amount of money? So if this was me, what I probably would do, in all honesty, is I drive. So I'm going to allocate $25 to my tank for gas. I'm then going to allocate, I'm going to do $70 to food. I'm going to do $15 to save. I'm going to do $15. I'm going to do $15 to spending money. Is it a lot? No, but it's something, right? It's just me and my daughter. So the food bill, we can get through 4 weeks on that. And then spending, we don't really do a whole lot. So that's enough. We'll be okay to make it a week. Mind you, this is not a bill forever. This is not going to be your outlook of pay forever. This is literally just to get you through for 1 week. So if I look at this, gas, so I have 25 plus 70 for food plus 15, I'm at $110. Well, I had $128 left over. So I'm at 110, right? That means I still have 118 left. I have $18 left, excuse me. So minus 110, have $18. With the $18, what I'm going to do with the $18 is I'm going to leave the $18 in my account as a cushion. I recommend this to everyone who is starting off on any type of budget. I don't care if it's $5. Make sure that you have something in your account and that your account is not at zero or on negative. We do not want that, because the minute that anything comes out, you can go to a store and get a bag of chips. And the minute that it comes out, you're going to get a late fee from your bank, which is like $25 on something that costs $1. We don't want that. So make sure that you have always have some type of cushion. So the remaining is $18, and we're going to use that. We're going to leave that in the account. So you have nothing left over. You're done. Everything has been paid. All your main bill, your priority bills have been paid. You had a little bit of money that you were able to do things with. So you got gas, you got food, you had some spending, a little bit of spending money, and you were able to leave something in your account. Now, as you can see, I made that 128 go very far, right? We got that to go to 4 different places: account, spending, food, and gas. And that's the way that you have to, this is the way that you have your money work for you. So we're going to move on to the next one. The next one is 11.4, and I might have to move to another paper as well, because I see we're getting a little congested over here. So 11.4 is my next paycheck, and then the paycheck after that is on November the 11th. So what I want to do is I want to look at, I know the 4th, right, is my next paycheck, but I also need to look at the paycheck on the 11th to see like what bills would come out between the 4th and the 11th. Well, do I have any bills? I have absolutely no bills that come out between the 4th and the 11th of the month. So guess what? This whole $900 I can allocate to so many different things. And people, this is where people go wrong a lot of times, is when you get a check that has some extra dollars in it that you might not have to pay something for. It's like people go ballistic and just start spending all over the place. That is not what you want to do. You still want to budget it to make it work for you, right? So what I might do is, since I don't have any bills from the 4th to the 11th, I might say, okay, I'm going to put $250 into my savings. I am going to start a car fund, right? So I'm going to put $100 in a car fund. I am then going to make a medical fund, and I'm going to do $50 in a medical fund. Okay. I am then going to allocate maybe $100 this week for food. I am going to allocate $40 for gas. Okay. I'm going to give myself $50 in spending money. I'm going to make a $50 clothing fund. When I need clothes, I can just jump into that envelope or however you want to save it in your account, I could just jump in there and use the $50 that I put aside from this check, right? And maybe the rest I'm gonna just put in my savings too, right? So whatever is remaining, I'm gonna just throw it in my savings. So let's see. So when we add all this up, right? $250 for spending, $100 for car maintenance, $50 for medical, $100 for food, $40 for gas, $50 for spending money, and another $50 for clothes, right? So we're at $640, right? So 900 minus 640 equals $260 left. So you know what I say, I'm going to leave $60 in my account for my account cushion. And then I'm going to do $200 extra into my savings, right? So in total, I would be saving $250 in my saving this paycheck. Well, and that would get me down to a balance of zero, right? Because this is 900, all of this added up is $900 in total. So all of my money has been accounted somewhere, somehow. So, and some people also will allocate funds from this check to go to the next check if you have bigger bills in the next check. So you're not necessarily strapped for cash between checks. If you have one specific check like this one that had a whole bunch of like big bills coming out of it, you would allocate some money from the check before that to feed over into this one, so you have a little bit more wiggle room and cash flow between this check and the next one. So you can do that as well. But for the sake of this simplified budget, I'm going to do it this way. 250 and 200 is $450. So within me starting a budget for a week, I was able to save $450. Now, when I look at the account cushion, right? Account cushion, I saved $60 from this check. I saved $18 from this check. I'm already at $78 in my account just sitting there. In the event something comes out, I forget about something comes out later than expected, whatever, I have some money in there so that I'm not getting caught up in anybody's bank system for late fees. We do not do negative accounts. We do not do bank fees, okay? So this is the power of being able to make sure that you map out your money. Our next check is November the 11th. Okay, and then we have a check on November the 18th, right? So let's look and see what bills are due. Let's look and see what bills are due between November the 8th and the 18th. I'm sorry, November the 11th and the 18th. So we have YouTube TV car note that is due between the 11th and the 18th. So we're going to put that here. $65. And then we're also going to do car note. $250. So let's, of course, do the same thing, total. Right? And we're going to go back here. So we're going to do 65 plus 250 is $315. Now remember, we get paid 900. So we're going to do 900, which is our paycheck, minus the 315 for the bills that come out this pay. So we're left with $585. Now, once again, we're going to do the same exercise. So we're going to do, I think I'm going to do $30 for gas this check. I'm going to do $90 in food. I am going to do $30 in my car repair savings. I am going to do $20 in my medical savings. I am going to give myself $30 to spend for the week. Okay. I'm going to do $20 in my clothing savings. And I'm going to allocate another $20 to the account. And the remaining I am going to save. So let's see what this total would be. So we have $30 plus $90 plus $30 plus $20 for med, plus $30 for spending money, plus $20 for clothes, plus $20 for the account cushion. So we are at $240. So we have $585 minus $240. We have $345 that's left over, that's going straight into our savings. So by this check, we have saved, and remember, tally everything up. So for our savings, we have a total of $345 from this check, right? We saved $450 from this check. We have $200 here and $250 up here. So a total of $450 for that check. We have saved a total of $795 just in 2 weeks. This is the power of being able to make sure you tell your money where it is going. Okay. So that's for the saving. The account cushion. So we have $20 from this week. We have $60 from this week, and we have $18 that we allocated for this week. So we are now at $98 in our account, just sitting there for anything that comes out that we don't even have to worry about and we don't touch, right? The next thing, so our clothing savings, right? Our clothing savings, and I said I wasn't going to go over sinking funds, but this is how you start them. Our clothing savings are, we have $50 here, $20 here, right? Now in 2 weeks, we have $70 in our clothing savings. So if you needed to go buy some shoes or boots or a sweater or whatever, you have money allocated for that, that does not come out of anything else. You already have money set aside. For our medical savings, right? We had $50 here. We had $20 here. Another $70, right? So we have $70 for our medical savings. Spending money, and then car repair. Car repair, we have $30 from this week and $100 from this week. So we have a total of $130 in our car savings budget. So if something happens, if we need to get an oil change or something like that, windshield wipers, whatever, you go straight to that money and get that money out and you spend it on that. It does not touch anything else. You have that money set aside specifically for that. This is how powerful it is. So let's move to the next one. The next one we have is the 18th. So the 18th, and then the next check is not until November the 25th. So all of the bills between the 18th and the 25th, we have 3 bills here. So we have the iPhone storage, credit card, the minimum balance, and then, or minimum payment, and then my daughter's phone bill. So we're going to write that here. So Apple storage, $9.99. Credit card, $30. And this is just the minimum. And then my daughter's phone bill, $44. Okay. Total. So tally that up. And that is $9.99 plus $30 plus $40 is $79. So in this pay period, I literally only have 80 bucks that I need to take away from $90. So I can do so many different things with this, having that money left over. But one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put more money on my debt. I'm going to put more money on my credit card. And I think I'm also going to put some money on my car note, right? I could have done that here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. So we're going to do gas. I'm going to still do $30 this week. I think I'm going to do $80. And wait, I missed something. So let's do this first. So what do we have left over? So from the $900, right, paycheck, minus $79.99, we have $820.01 left over. Okay, then I'm going to move down to gas. I'm going to do gas $30, food $80. I'm going to do $20 in my car repair. And you can do these numbers however you want to do these numbers. That's the benefit of a budget. I'm going to do, let's see, $20 in medical. I'm going to give myself $30 in spending money for this week. I'm going to do $15 in clothes. And then $15 in account. Now, you can allocate this however you want. But for the sake of this, I want to also use different numbers so y'all can see. I'm just messing my desk all up. So, total. And the total for this would be $30 plus $80 for food plus $20 for car repair plus $20 for med plus $30 for spending money plus $15 for clothes plus $15 for account. Total of $210, right? So if I go $820.01, which is what we had left over after our bills were paid, right, minus $210, I will be left with $610.01, right? And off the bat, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put $100 to my credit card, and I'm gonna put $150 to my car note. Right? You can allocate more, you can allocate less, but I'm just giving you an example, right? So we're going to take, so that's total $250, right? So we're going to take $250 from this amount. We are left with $360.01. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put account $60 and I'm going to put the remaining $300 in my savings. Now I'm at zero, but I have done so many things with this check. So many things. All right, y'all, I'm going to actually move this here so y'all can see this better. So if we look at how much money we have so far, so if we look at how much money we have so far saved up, right? So we're going to look in savings. We have $300 from this paycheck. We have $345 from the previous paycheck on the 11th. We have 200 plus 250, which is $450 in total from the paycheck on November the 4th. So we have saved up in 3 weeks, literally the 4th, the 11th, and the 18th paychecks. We have been able to effectively save up $1,095 in 3 weeks. This is literally the power of doing this. Now, so that's savings. our account cushion. So we have $60 from this week. We have $20 from the previous week. We have another $60 from the previous week before that. And then we have $18 from the very first week on October the 28th that we did it, right? So 18. So in our account right now, we have a total of $158 just sitting there, literally. In the event that a late bill comes out, something comes out, or something, it takes a minute for something to deduct out of our account, the money is there, right? We don't have to ever worry about a negative balance, an overdraft fee, or we are not giving the bank any more of our money, right? So that's how much we've been able to save over 4 weeks for the account. Now, we were also able to pay some extra debt this month, right? In addition to that, we have a closed budget now. So let's see how much our closed budget is. So $15 plus $20 from this one, plus $50 from here. We are now at $85 in our clothing budget, right? So we have money in the event that we need to go and buy some clothes. We have something to spend. Our medical budget, so this can be like for co-pays, for medication, things of that nature, right? So we have $20 from this pay, plus $20 from this pay, plus $50 from this pay. $90 in total for our medical budget, okay? Car repair, we have $20 from this pay, $30 from this pay, and then $100 from this pay. So we have a total of $150 for our car repair. So do you see how quickly things accumulate when you are doing a budget every single week and you're allocating funds to different buckets? Literally, you will see so much money accumulate for so many different things where you'll just be like, oh my goodness. So this is also how you start sinking funds. These are all sinking funds, right? So let's do the last one for the month. And I'm going to flip this paper over. Or actually, I'm going to move this here and use this one. So you can, you'll be able to see what I am doing. And when we tally it up, you'll be able to tally it up. So the very next one is November the 25th. So we're going to do November 25th. And let's look at the bills that we have for November the 25th. So we have these 3 bills: internet, phone bill, car insurance. Okay. So we're going to do internet, phone bill, car insurance. Okay, we're going to tally that up. Total for those bills is $260. So remember, $900 check, right? So let's do the same exact thing, right? So we're going to say, let's see how much money we have left over after our bills are accounted for. So 900 minus $260 is $640. Okay. So we have that to move around for the month. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to still go down and do all of my things, right? So gas, excuse me, we're making that mistake. We're going to do food. Look, I did it again, guys. What is going on with me? All right, we're going to exit that out. So we're going to do $30 for gas. I'm going to do $90 for food. I am going to do $20 for medical. I'm going to do $25 for spending. I'm going to do $15 for clothes. And I'm sorry that my writing is slanting. I'm trying to figure this out. And we're going to do another 15 in the account, right? So let's see what that is. So we're going to tally this up. $30 plus $90 plus 20 plus 25 plus 15 plus 15 is $195. Okay, so this is the total, right? And what we have left over is, so $640 minus $195 is $445. Now we're going to move to, what do we want to save? Are we putting more money towards debt? Those type of things, because we have a lot going. We have a lot that we've already accounted for, and we still have $445 left. So I think I'm going to actually make an additional debt payment, right? So I'm gonna do car note. I'm gonna do 150 again, and credit card. I'm gonna do another 100, and then I am going to let's say I'm gonna invest 50, right? Or invest 100, and then I am going to put the remaining amount into my savings. So let's go back here and let's tally this up. Total, right? 150 plus 100 plus 100 is $350, right? So if I take what we have left after all of this is paid out, right? So we have 445 minus the 350 once we pay extra debt for car note, credit card, and we put a little money into our investment, right? We're at 350, so we have a total left of $95, and that is going to go to savings. And now my whole entire check is accounted for. So let's tally everything up. Starting with savings, we have $95 from this check, right? We have $300 from this check. We have $345 from this check. We have $400, right? $450 from the previous check. So we are currently at $1,190 in savings over the course of really just 4 weeks, because we started saving on this check on the 4th. We saved November the 11th, November the 18th, and then this final check on the 25th. So we have almost $1,200 saved up within literally a month. Let's do account cushion. 15 plus 15 plus 20 plus 60 plus 18 is 128 in our account cushion. Now let's look at clothes, because we've been saving for clothes as well. So we have 15 from this paycheck, 15 from this paycheck, and 20 from this paycheck, and 50 from this paycheck. So we have a total of $100 to be able to spend for clothes in a month. Let's check for let's check our medical, right? Let's check our medical. So we have 20 for this one, we have 20 for this one, we have 20 for this paycheck, and we have 50 for the paycheck on the 4th. We have a total of $110 in our medical budget, right? In our medical savings, medical budget, medical savings account, medical envelope, whatever you want to, where you want to store that money, you have that money to be able to do what you need to do. Now, on top of all of that, you have literally in a month been able to take care of all your bills. You've been able to allocate things for necessities like food, gas. You have also been able to put money aside for several things that you know eventually you're going to have to spend money for, like car repair, right? Like something medical, whether it's like a copay or a co-insurance or prescription drugs or whatever, right? You know that you need that, and that's something that eventually is going to come up. You gave yourself a little spending money throughout the week, whether you want to take that and spend it on something for yourself, get some eating, some food to eat out or something like that. You allocated money for that. You put money aside for clothes, a necessity that we all know we're going to, need, right? So you put money away from that. You also were able to put money aside in your account each and every week that built up to a nice substantial amount, so that in the event something comes out of your account is safely covered, right? And then you were able to pay extra money throughout the month on debt. You were able to save almost $1,200 in savings. You have literally done all of the things, and you can see exactly where every dollar went. In addition to that, you also have now you have like an emergency fund savings. You have a savings that just money put to the side. You have savings for other category things as well. You did a phenomenal job. This right here is literally life-changing. This is where you literally start to become financially free. And I bring these videos because putting it on paper and you being able to see everything really, really, really is what motivates you and gets you to really understand how simplified things can be. And you can really honestly pay for every single thing that you need. In addition to that, I wanted to bring this to you and show you different combinations of how you can literally change your budget week by week. That is the great thing of a budget. Literally, a budget is created for you to flex it however it is flexible. You need to flex it however you need to flex it. So you can see this week I started allocating money to extra debt. This week I did the same thing. The first 3 weeks I didn't, right? I was able to save for 4 weeks, but I didn't on this check. So it all fluctuates. This one specifically, I didn't take anything out for car repair, right? What I did was I allocated more money and put money into an investment. So you can literally switch and change things in the manner in which you see fit so that you can cover things how you want to cover them and do things with your money in the nature in which you need to do them with. This is the power, literally, of doing an actual budget. This is powerful and will change your life. If you also are interested in getting rewards on any type of shopping that you do, definitely check out Fetch. I have a link in the description box. Get signed up there. And literally all you have to do is scan your receipts. And when you scan your receipts, you will be able to earn points. And with those points, once they build up, you have the opportunity to use those points to buy different things. So do not sleep on Fetch, because I love Fetch and the points add up very, very quickly. You will be surprised. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions on any of this, leave it in the comments. And I'm telling you, I'm going to get to you in the comments. And 9 times out of 10, I will make a video specifically to what you need. This is a community. I want to make sure that you guys are getting what you need when it comes to budgeting and simplifying things, because there's so many videos. Don't even get me on a rant of that, of it just seeming complicated. So I try to simplify things for you guys. So anything that you feel would help, let me know and I got you. Okay. Until next time, thank you guys as always for budgeting with me. You will have a video very, very soon. Until next time, see you later. Bye.